Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner.
Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. The Daily Mail. Could UFOs, let me get my PBS voice. Could UFOs over the U.S. be the same as the infamous Tic Tac caught on video? Expert says mysterious objects resemble white oblongs spotted by the Navy in 2004 as the Pentagon refuses to rule out aliens. Yeah. U.S. shot down octagonal object over Lake Huron with a missile on Sunday. It followed the downing of two other cylindrical objects in Canada and Alaska. Their shape recalls the famous Tic Tac shaped UFO seen in the Pacific in 2004. Yeah, it's all of a sudden they're popping up everywhere. Interesting, isn't it? UFO fever is gripping the U.S. after a third mysterious object was shot down using a missile from an F-16 fighter jet yesterday. It reminds me, I was born in 56, so I was very young, but I remember the space program. And in fact, I saw the Gemini capsule when I was a kid in the Smithsonian. I should say the Mercury capsule. And I was a small boy. I had trouble getting in it, and I think it was all burned up. I remember my dad was saying, boy, takes a certain set to get in something like that and put up in space. And I've always remembered that. And that's when the UFO started getting spotted, just after World War II, 1950s, but especially after the start of the space program for the U.S. The octagonal object with potentially surveillance capabilities flew near a sensitive military site in Montana before being taken over the Great Lakes on Sunday. It follows a further two objects that were shot down in Alaska and Canada in the preceding days, and the Chinese spy balloon being eliminated the weekend before. Yeah, they waited till across the whole country, and then they did it off the coast of South Carolina. While China claimed ownership of the spy balloon, the origin and purpose of the three subsequent unidentified flying objects are more mysterious. Wait, let me get the sound effect again. With the Pentagon refusing to rule out any extraterrestrial origin. You know, we all jump on authoritarian governments in the world. The last thing they would want is a real extraterrestrial. One would be incredibly dangerous for our species, because we all know, from at least here on Earth, when civilizations collide, the more advanced one takes over the less advanced one. And I would assume, since they have the ships to come probably travel faster than the speed of light on their way to get here, that they would be a lot more advanced. And it would just cause one of two things: worldwide panic, or it would bring everybody together. The shape of the two objects recalls the famous Tic Tac video. I've seen that from years ago. It was an object that was flying like crazy all over the place. It looked like a Tic Tac. British UFO expert Nick Hope, formerly of the UK's Ministry of Defence, told Mail Online that he can't rule out a connection with a Tic Tac sighting, but cautioned that an overall explanation is still to be determined. Here's all you need to know about the UFOs could be, and why they are increasingly becoming a major breach of North American airspace. And you see from the picture there, the layout. February 4th, the spy satellite from China was shot down off the coast of South Carolina. Friday the 10th in Alaska, shot down. Saturday the 11th, second UFO shot down. And then again on Saturday, a radar anomaly detected, no object found. A radar anomaly means something was there, but they couldn't find it. And then the 12th, the third UFO shot down over the Great Lakes. Yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting to talk about. A mysterious object was taken down over the Great Lakes on Sunday after being detected in U.S. airspace. The Pentagon issued a statement saying its path and altitude had raised concerns. It followed two other crafts discovered and destroyed over Alaska and Canada on Friday and Saturday. And a Chinese balloon was taken down the week before. Yeah, it's the one thing that people talk about for a long time, especially scientists, astronomers. It's the one of two questions that people always have, every human. One is, what happens after we die? And two, are we alone in the universe? Those are the two questions that everybody asks. And it's fascinating stuff. What would happen? What would really happen? We've got tons of movies, TV shows, all that stuff. And it always ends up badly for the humans. Always. Because we will likely be the less advanced civilization technology-wise, and we all know from at least U.S. world history, the technology that's lesser of the two always gets steamrolled over. And that's just the way it is. But it's interesting. I'm not so sure if these things are around all the time. They're just making a big deal out of this as a distraction for what's really going on in the world, in the United States and in Washington. I don't know. But I love the general, though. We can't rule out that it's extraterrestrial. Sure you can. When you see it after you shoot it down, you see if the materials are man-made or the metal alloys are from this planet. It's not that hard to figure out. But it gets guys like us and people to talk. A little distraction every now and then, I guess, doesn't hurt. Well, there it is, folks. Believe it or not. Let me know what you think in the comments. What would happen if aliens actually came? And what would they think? Or maybe they've been here and they saw us and they went, oh boy, we didn't want to deal with these guys, and left. Who knows? Until the next time, goodbye and good luck.